sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Yeah.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Fly up.
Yo, alright, hopefully people can hear me properly, but welcome to the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League. It's your boy Arashi here on Flightless Esports, bringing you some Rocket League action. I'm very, very excited to get into it. Got two very high octane matches coming up very, very soon. But yeah, if you're new to the stream, well, we've got 2 viewers right now, that's perfectly fine. Don't normally stream Rocket League here, normally it's fighting games. But we've been having a lot of fun streaming Rocket League over the last couple of weeks. We're now in week 4 of the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League split, and we have got a couple of teams that we haven't had on stream before, so that's going to be a really good time. But yeah, to show you who we've got tonight, we have these teams here, and let you know if my audio is messed up at all. It hopefully shouldn't be. We have Undercover versus Bikini Bottom. and we have somebody calling me. I'll turn that off. We have yeah, Undercover versus Bikini Bottom, and we have Undercover versus Degen FC. So very, very good matches for you. Give me a moment. Sure everything's ready on my side. Okay, we're pretty much good to go. Alrighty. So yeah, I don't actually know too much about these teams. If you've watched the previous streams, maybe I don't know too much about Rocket League either. I'm kind of getting there. I've been watching for 4 weeks now, so maybe I've improved my commentary, but it's just me at the moment. We might get Jiraxatron to come back and help out like he has the last couple of weeks, but at the moment it's just me. But yeah, this event, of course, has been pretty explosive so far. We've had some really, really dominant teams come through throughout the split. We've seen Respawn Esports take out pretty much every match up until their match with Underdogs last week. So that was a really, really close and intense match. And tonight, I'm pretty sure one of the teams that we're going to see, Degen FC, is completely undefeated so far. So, will they suffer their first loss, or will they keep on steamrolling through? We're going to find that out very soon. But we are going to also see Bikini Bottom take to the stage. I haven't seen that team play at all. But yeah, it should be a good one. And at the moment, it sounds like the other team might not be able to play. So hopefully that is not the case. Hopefully they'll be able to play, because otherwise we're going to have to sort out real quick, get in another match going. But that's all good. That's all good. Things happen, people. Things happen. Of course, if you're undercover, maybe getting that free victory is a nice thing to put under your belt. But you always want to actually, you know, give that competition, well, give that competitive match a go. Yeah, disappointing if Bikini Bottom can't make it, but we'll have to see what happens. We'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, though, big shout out to our sponsors, of course, New Zealand Esports, responsible for making this event happen. You know, these teams wouldn't get the chance to show their stuff without New Zealand Esports putting this event on, so obviously big shout out to them. Also, massive shout out to Hyperfibre, bringing you the ultimate in internet. Damn, man. Ultimate in internet, isn't that ridiculous? 8,000 megabytes speeds, I still can't get over it. I mention it every time, but it's the fastest internet I've ever seen in my darn life. And of course, big shout out to Red Bull, bringing us this delectable nectar in a aluminium can. Doesn't that sound fantastic? And it tastes really good too. Had to take a quick swig while we wait for this match to be underway. They're going to come before 7:16. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. No worries at all. Okay, I'm just going to send that stream link across. Man, there's some bangers in this. Some bangers in this game. So yes, people. Undercover versus Bikini Bottom will be our first match of the night, and then we're going to have Undercover versus Degen FC. Please let me know in advance though if my audio sounds like messed up or anything like that. We should be all good, but I had some audio issues when I was streaming last night, so just want to make sure that's not the case next time around. I have to test something actually, so I'm going to roll this ad.
Sorry, team. My flatmate must have been streaming again.
Now you'll need a better excuse. Hyper fast reaction times, hyper powerful performance, hyper impressive capacity. Hyperfibre, the ultimate in internet.
Look at that, straight in there with the Hyperfibre ad, dude. Straight in there. Okay, people. I feel like it's a little bit difficult to sort of keep the conversation going when it's like just me. And I'm also covering a game that I'm not like 100% familiar with, but so far we've covered, you know, quite a few different matches here on Flightless for Rocket League, and they've been really, really good. Really, really good matches all across the board so far. If I go back and take a look at the results for everybody, let's have a quick gander. Just gotta check out the standings. I'm trying to get standings, and it's just showing me the matchups. What happened to the standings? That's alright. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, currently in this split, oh, I was wrong. So DGen FC have suffered 1 loss. They're currently sitting at 5 wins to 1 loss. Bikini Bottom sitting at 3 wins to 3 losses, and Undercover sitting at 2 wins to 4 losses. So there is a chance tonight that Undercover will be able to make their way up the leaderboard a little bit. If they win this upcoming match, they'll be able to tie with Bikini Bottom with a 3-4 record. If they lose though, it's going to push them down the leaderboard a little bit. I don't think it's going to be possible for Unlucky, the team below Undercover, to be able to overtake them. So that is a little bit unlucky. But yeah, anything can happen. Anything can happen this event. We've got 4 matches left for each team because we're in week 4 of the split. Well, next week is going to be the last week of the event. So that is pretty exciting for the teams here. Yeah, 2 completely undefeated teams. Mr. Rager has not lost a single game, and SRT Clan have also not lost a single game. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Okay, the other teams that we've seen so far, Respawn Esports, we've seen a lot of them. They were undefeated up until they played against the Underdogs last week. Underdogs were able to hand Respawn their very first loss of this event. The Underdogs sitting at 3-3 on their side of the pool. We got Tap That. We've seen a bunch of games from Tap That as well. They're currently sitting at 2-4. Really, really awesome game from them last week. The absolute clutch from Tap That to take it out over the Golden Glow, I think it was. What was that? What was that noise? Who's in here with me? What was that? I don't even know what that was. Nonetheless. Yeah, Tap That sitting at 2-4. We had Ohakia Esports. We've seen a game from them. They're currently sitting at 2-4, and the Golden Glow also sitting at 2-4. So that seems like a pretty volatile area of the pool in the pool B. You know, you got Tap That, Ohakia Esports, and Golden Glow all sitting on the exact same amount of points right now. But at the end of the day, it's only the top 2 teams who are going to make it through to the finals. Any team could do it at this point. Any team could still do it. You know, you do have those 2 undefeated teams, Mr. Rager and SRT Clan, but maybe they're going to lose tonight. It could happen. Or maybe they're just going to keep on winning. At this point, it's probably going to be pretty difficult for some teams to be able to make it back. Yeah, couple of teams in there are probably going to struggle to be able to make it up to that top 2 spot with only 4 matches left. But again, you can't count any of these teams out. What else can we talk about? Because we're just waiting for this team to come through. So Undercover are here. Undercover, they're, you know, graciously asked to be put on stream, and they got what they asked for. I was going to say paid for it. They didn't pay anything. So Undercover are here, but their team that they're going to play against, Bikini Bottom, we're not sure where they are. So just waiting to see if Bikini Bottom are going to make it or not. If they don't make it, then well, obviously GG to them. We'll have to move on and maybe get a different match going if we can find one. If we can't, then we might just take a little break. Looks like we've got a couple more people coming through here though. Not sure who these people are. Either way. Wait and see what happens. We've still got another 5 minutes left before it ends up being a DQ. Oh no, they're here. They're here. So no, we're ready to go. We're going to have our match, people. So with that being said, just a reminder as to who's playing. Undercover going up against Bikini Bottom. So we're going to be able to jump in and get that match going for you in just a moment's time. I'm going to swap to the game. Now you can see it in all of its glory. Yep, they're here now. Oh, they made me... No, don't make me the captain. I messed it up last time. Okay, I'm going to set you as the leader. Alright, I just sent it back to... send it back to Sparta so he can set it up for us. Last time somebody handed me the party leader role and I totally messed it up, so... This is time for the players to suss out. Almost ready to roll. Big shout out to the teams for, you know, fronting up and giving it a jam. See who can take it out. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm reading these results right, I think these teams actually played against each other last week, which is quite interesting. So last week, yeah, Bikini Bottom beat Undercover 2-0. So this is actually a rematch between these players. So Bikini Bottom won last time, but now it's Undercover's chance to get even. Every match is really, really important at this point of the event. So if Undercover can take it out, it's going to be a big deal. Alright, game is ready, people. I'm joining in now. Let's get ready to boost across the field. Alright, I'm spectating. Oh, okay, no. So I thought this was supposed to be Undercover versus Bikini Bottom, but no, it's actually going to be Undercover versus DGen FC. By the looks of things. Or not. No, they're leaving the match. Leave? Okay, no worries. What's the dealio? What's the dealio? Oh, they're asking what the Twitch is. Let me send it to them. Okay, so a bit of a mix-up. It was supposed to be Undercover versus Bikini Bottom, but it's... Oh no, it is them. It is them. Okay, so I don't know exactly what the deal is here, but... we'll swap it back. So it is going to be Undercover versus Bikini Bottom after all. Let me fix that up real quick then. Getting straight in there. Alright, so Bikini Bottom on the right side, the orange side, and Undercover going to be in the blue. Alright, nice maneuveration from Quagsire here. But GC Steven steals it away. He's got a shot on the goal. Mudlup dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. We're getting really close to Christmas, just so people know. Make sure you got your Christmas presents ready for the whānau. Yep, 5 months in advance. It's all good. Oh, GC Steven had that shot planned out 5 months in advance, but it did not work out, unfortunately. Would have been a chance to take an early lead. GC Steven trying again. Great save from Bikini Bottom there. Looks like Undercover being quite aggressive early on in the match. Almost a minute down. But the defense from Bikini Bottom going crazy right now. Yeah, trying to lock down one of the players in the corner of the field. Make it so Bikini Bottom doesn't have an extra teammate to sort of make any plays here. The ball is bouncing towards the orange side. Quagsire, what's he doing? Going for a shot on the goal. It's now down in the Undercover side of the field, and they're bunched up in the goal, making sure nothing's going to get through that wall of defense. Absolutely beautiful showing there. Okay, casually clutching indeed. Making it look easy. Bouncing that ball way back to the other side. It's complete tug of war right now. It's on one side of the field. for 1 second and then bouncing away in the other, but Sparta destroying Quagsire, making things ever so slightly difficult. Sparta, of course, the team leader, pushing his way through. Unstoppable force versus the immovable object. Oh, nicely done, Quagsire. Absolutely hopping that ball over the other player. What's going on here? Almost halfway through the game, no points scored just yet. Of course, last week Bikini Bottom did beat Undercover 2-0. Maybe we're going to have a totally different story this time around. Really good shot on the goal, but it does not work out. Maru had a really great attempt there. GC Steven gets destroyed on the field. Sparta, though, coming through, halfway through, no points scored. Quick side shot on the goal does not work out. Great save from GC Steven, but casually clutching there to line the ball up, stop it from going anywhere else. Really good save there from Sparta. Oh, but casually clutching. Looking like an absolute sniper. GC Steven gets destroyed. It was his chance to absolutely shunt that ball away. The aggression from Bikini Bottom right now. They're saying, no, we don't want you on our field. Get out of here. Shot on the goal from casually clutching, and that's going to be a point for them. Nice work, nice work. Obviously, they've been drinking a bit of Red Bull, and they've been using that Hyperfibre internet to great effect. I don't know if they do have Hyperfibre, but you should get it. Hyperfibre, the ultimate internet. Great thing to have as a competitive gamer like these players are. Both players know when to be aggressive. Bikini Bottom, quite a bit more volatile playstyle, going through and using their boost to destroy the other teammates, making it harder for them to actually set up for plays. Can they win with only 1 point on the board? All they have to do is stop Undercover from getting a point here. That's all they need. Taking to the absolute skies right now. Red Bull giving them wings. Setting up for another shot on the goal. Doesn't quite work out the way they wanted it to. GC Steven, though. Nicely done. Okay, Quagsire stops it in its tracks. GC Steven just missing the ball. That would have been a really good attempt at shoving the ball to the other side, and probably a really good opportunity to score a point, which they so desperately need with only 30 seconds left on the clock. Okay, great shot from Maru there. Oh, he tried to bunch up. There we go. There's the opportunity, and Maru gets it. 1 for 1 right now. With 22 seconds left, we may be going to a tiebreaker in the very first game. An explosive beginning here. Casually clutching. The one player to score a point from Bikini Bottom right now. Can he casually clutch this game with 15 seconds left? Great attempt from Maru there, shoving it to the other side of the field. GC Steven goes for it just shy of the goal. That would have been a chance to get a definitive result here, but it looks like we might be going to a tiebreaker. And that is what's going to happen here, people. Overtime. Next point wins. Nice. Both players rushing to the middle of the field. Anybody's game right now. Mudlup with a nice attempt on the goalpost there. Okay, they sort of got it hovering around the corner here, but there was the attempt from Undercover to make their play. Wasn't quite enough. Casually clutching, going ham right now, destroying everybody in his path. He's done it multiple times right now. Is this going to be a point? No, it is not. Fantastic save from Maru. GC Steven, here he goes. There we go, Quagsire. Swapping the position here. Fantastic use of the booster, but Maru with the save. There's an attempt and a fantastic defense. This is, of course, next point wins. Both of these teams are playing out of their minds right now. Who's going to be able to take it? Okay, sets up for the shot, casually clutching. taking control of the ball once again. But the other half of his team are right over the other side of the field. GC Steven lining it up. Mudlup with the save once again. Casually clutching, going for a shot on the goal. Does not work out. Okay, here we go. Here's an opportunity. Alright, Undercover made a little bit of a risky play there. The players were not around the goalposts. But it was all working out. Sparta with the shot on goal. GC Steven trying to make his way back down to the other side of the field. The defense from these players. Mudlup misses the ball there. Sparta with the absolute bounce. Can GC Steven get it here? Oh, okay. Nice attempt. Prime time opportunity and casually clutching with the save. GC Steven, aggression is key right now. Both of these teams fighting for their absolute lives. Here we go. There's an opportunity from Quagsire, but the defense, of course, from Maru. The communication. They know exactly where they need to be right now. Both teams trying their darndest to get that last crucial point here. Yep, defensive play from Undercover working out well. Mudlup lines it up. Does he get the point? No, but this is going to be a tough one, and Mudlup is going to get it. Oh, so close. Anybody could have taken that one, but it's going to be Bikini Bottom taking out game one here. The Bicky. Beautiful showing there. So Quagsire going to be the MVP for his team. Didn't score a goal, but the defense from Quagsire made it really, really difficult for Undercover to get anything going there. You know, it was a total war of attrition in that last 2 minutes of overtime. But it was Bikini Bottom who managed to take out game one. Can they do it in game two? One more game to get another victory on the board. But it is not going to be easy. Oh, as I say that, fantastic save from Maru there. That was looking pretty scary in the very first 10 seconds of the game, but you know, they must be drinking that Red Bull. The reactions are on point right now. Oh, nobody on the orange side of the field rushing their way down there. Oh, look at that. Look at that defense. The absolute defense right now from Undercover. Okay, both teams trying to set things up. Bikini Bottom on the defensive right now. As we saw in the last game, both of these teams seem to be pretty evenly matched. It wasn't looking one-sided at all. But the Bikini Bottom absolutely aggressive play style, looking to frustrate the other team by destroying their cars, seems to have worked out well. But look at that, perfect opportunity for Undercover there. Yeah, they made a mad dash to the orange side of the field. They're like, oh damn, we had our goalpost wide open right then. Bikini Bottom now making an attempt. GC Steven with the save of doom. What's he gonna do? Oh, nicely done. Okay, really good use of the boost from Bikini Bottom there. But the orange team with their goalpost wide open, almost scoring an own goal. The last thing you want at this point of the set. Maru with the attempt on the goal, but he was confident that was going to go in. Sort of gave up the positioning. Okay, almost halfway through this game. Just like last time, no points scored. 2 minutes down. Oh, there's an attempt from Quagsire, but Maru with the save. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Again, goalie of the year right now. Going through. Doing some absolute damage here. Nicely done. Yep, halfway through, no points scored. This match is looking crazy. Oh, there's a shot. Maru again with the saves. That must be in his ear saying, alright, you defend our goal. You know what to do. Every single time. Maru has saved the goal. And there's an attempt from undercover and they get it. GC Steven with the first point of this game. Almost 3 minutes in. Bikini Bottom let their guard down for a brief moment and undercover seized that opportunity. Alright. Interesting way to set up for the positioning there for undercover. Bunching up on the right hand side of the field. Okay, it's Maru's time once again, but nice Quagslayer. Sticking to the wall, looking like absolute Spider-Man right then and there. Boost off to stop undercover from getting anything started, but there was another attempt, the wide open goal from the blue team. Oh, okay, really good stuff from undercover there, making sure, even in an awkward situation with that side angle, still nothing was getting through their defenses. Here we go, there's an opportunity though, casually clutching. Manages to stop that ball in its tracks. So Bikini Bottom can defend all they want, but they need to go aggressive. They need to get 1 point on the board to stop undercover from taking this game. Only 1 minute left here. If undercover can stay on the defense, then they'll be able to take this one out. Last week it was a 2-0 loss, but looks like it's going to be a bit more even this time around. Nice. Yeah, they're keeping themselves right up close next to that ball, stopping it from going anywhere near their side of the field. There was a push through the defenses from GC Steven. Sparta, just misses the ball, but that's okay. Maru making his way back down the other side of the field. It's not going to go through the goalpost just yet. Oh no! We're getting a tie once again. Quagsire, in the last 30 seconds, manages to get one through. Beautiful. Beautifully played by Bikini Bottom. With 26 seconds left, we may be getting another tiebreaker. Okay, GC Steven with the defense of Doom. Both players know they need to just get that one last point to take this game. Bikini Bottom, of course, if they manage to get this one, it's going to be game, set, and match. Here we go. There's an attempt from Maru, just barely misses it. GC Steven goes for it. Doesn't work out. We're getting another tiebreaker, people. Here we go. Overtime. Undercover needs this point. Going over to the Bikini Bottom side of the field. Sparta lines it up. How's it going, DJ Gamings? Thanks for coming through. Hope you're enjoying some Rocket League action. Look at that. Casually clutching. Manages to get through in only 13 seconds. So unfortunate. That's going to be the end of the line for Undercover here. Bikini Bottom has won it. I got kicked from the party. But it is going to be another 2-0 victory for Bikini Bottom there. Rough stuff for Undercover. They tried their absolute best. They tried their absolute best to clutch that one out. But let their guard down when there was only 13 seconds into overtime. So it is going to be another 2-0 victory for Bikini Bottom over Undercover. Definitely a tough loss there. Hey, thank you for the follow, DJ Gamings. Appreciate it, man. Hope you are enjoying the stream and hope everybody enjoyed that match. I know it must be a heartbreaker for Undercover. Making it all the way to overtime, both times in a row. They had that second game in the bag, but let their guards down just briefly with only 30 seconds left. And Bikini Bottom were able to make their way through, take it to overtime, and then score that last point. Wowee. That was an exciting, really exciting game. Both teams seemed like they were pretty evenly matched. I think Bikini Bottom had a really interesting style. I haven't seen that from any of the other teams so far in this event, where they were just going through and absolutely smashing into the other team's cars over and over again. And any sort of like positioning that Undercover was trying to get to when they were losing teammates, the teammates are sort of dropping like flies. Is making it a little bit difficult to sort of keep the positioning that way. What were the ranks? I'm not 100% sure. I think some of these players are like, well, what are the highest ranks? Season something, Grandmaster. Let me go back and have a look. Oh, I can't actually see. But yeah, pretty high ranking players here. Oh, they won't be able to do the 8 o'clock game. Okay, hold on, people. Okay, so we were planning to have these matches, right? So Undercover versus Bikini Bottom, you just saw that match happen, and it was a 2-0 victory to Bikini Bottom, so they managed to take it out. But the second game here, Undercover versus DGN FC, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get that match going. Undercover aren't able to play that match. One of the members of the team has to go. You know, could be anything. Could be something. Yeah, I don't know. It could be any possible reason why they can't make it to their match, but it is rough when you have to sort of give up the game like that, because this is, of course, a team game. Rocket League, you can't play it with just one. Well, you can play it with one person, but this event is a 3v3, so you can't play a 3v3 with only 2 people. So that does mean we're going to have to sort out another match real quick for you. Let's see what we can do. I do have another team who can possibly jump in. Let's see what we can do, people. In the meantime, though, thank you very much for coming through and checking out Flightless Esports. Yeah, we typically stream fighting game events, so Street Fighter, Tekken, all the good stuff, but we have been covering Rocket League as part of the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League, which has been a fantastic event so far. We've had some really awesome matches of Rocket League here on the stream every Tuesday night for the last couple of weeks. We're now into week 4. Next week is going to be the last week, people. We've only got, yeah, two weeks left for this event, and the match is just getting more and more ridiculous. Top 2 of the split go through to a finals. Winning team's going to get themselves a bit of cash money, and probably going to get themselves a little bit of Red Bull. I don't know for sure, but Red Bull, one of the sponsors for this event. Of course, if you can go down to your local dairy, if they're still open, maybe even the Countdown or Woolworths now, Pack and Save, New World, go get yourself a Red Bull, crack it open, take a swig. It's the good stuff. Now what else is the good stuff? Hyperfibre, dude. The ultimate in internet. Best internet on the market. All the other internet, it ain't nothing like Hyperfibre. So if you can get on that, it's going to be real good. 2,000 per second, 4,000 per second, 8,000 megabytes per second. So many downloads, so much top quality gaming. You can do it all with Hyperfibre. So jump on that, it's going to be good. Okay, people, so we're going to have another match sorted out for you. We had one of the teams pull out, but that's okay. We've sorted out a replacement. So let me go through and suss that out for people. Hold up. It's gonna be... Oh, okay, alright. 2 teams that we're used to. So we've covered these teams pretty extensively so far on this stream. But it is going to be Tap That versus Respawn Esports once again. Yeah, so these two have played each other. Last week, actually, they played each other. Respawn won that. But anything can happen. Anything can happen. Respawn have only suffered 1 loss so far. They lost to the underdogs last week. And then they beat Tap That. Can they do it again tonight? Anything is possible. And let me actually see how their first match of the night, if I go through and look at the results. Well, if I cover some of the other results for you, Mr. Rager has beaten Unlucky, because Unlucky did not show up for their match, so there's a default victory. Mr. Rager 7-0 right now. SRT Clan 2-0 over Ohakia Esports and 2-0 over Golden Glow. So that means SRT Clan have won 8 straight matches in this event. They are a shoo-in for the finals. No other team is going to top that, I don't think. Yeah, it's literally impossible for another team to top that. But that's alright. It's alright. And then, yeah, we had Bikini Bottom 2-0 over Undercover. It looks like Respawn got a free dub as well, so they're currently going to be sitting at 6-1. Yeah. So they're sitting at 6-1 right now. If they win this next match, it's going to be 7-1 for them. I'm trying to do the maths now. So, let's say next week, SRT Clan lost both their matches. That would put them at 8-2, right? They'll put them at 8-2. If Respawn won both their matches next week and SRT Clan lost both their matches, it'll be Respawn at the number 1 of the group. But, you know, so far, SRT Clan hasn't lost to anybody. So, there might be a little bit of a tough mountain to climb for these teams. But anything can happen here. However, if Tap That can beat Respawn here, it's going to pretty much ruin Respawn's chances of making it to the top. So this is actually a pretty important match. Tap That have been, you know, making waves over the last couple of weeks. Started off a little bit rocky, but they've been trying their best to bring it back. And, you know, tonight could be their night. Could be a huge win for them. So we will get that started pretty much as soon as possible. It would have been 8 o'clock, but we might get there earlier. Yeah, so sorry people, it's only me tonight. I can't really banter with myself. Normally I'd have my co-commentator with me, but he's not here. That's all good. Just means I'm kind of, it's just me talking to the camera by myself. Talking about a game that I don't know 100% of the ins and out about. Like I mentioned on the stream last week, I got the Platinum Trophy, but that's as good at Rocket League as I'm sort of gonna get. And I don't think the Platinum Trophy is very difficult. So trying my best, but normally I stream Street Fighter and Tekken. If you don't know, we've got Rocket League as part of the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League. We've got Rocket League on Tuesdays, and we have Street Fighter 6 on Thursdays. This is week 4 out of 5. So next week on Tuesday, it will be the very last Rocket League stream for us. At least as far as we know. I don't think we're going to make Rocket League a regular thing on this channel, but if people want it, we could do something. But yeah, so we're getting all the good matches now. Next week, it's going to be the very last week. It's going to be a really I can't even think of a word. It's going to be that good. I'm speechless. That's going to decide who the top teams are. As I remembered, top 2 teams go through to a finals. The winning team gets a whole lot of cash money. It's going to be real good. Street Fighter, if you don't know about Street Fighter, top 16 from that event. Of course, there's top 8 from the Hyperfibre League leaderboard. which is the matches they've been playing on stream over the last couple of weeks. The top 8 from that event, and then the top 8 players that have qualified from offline events in Hamilton, Christchurch, Wellington. Top 8 players from those events, all coming through to a top 16 finals, and then the winner of that whole thing becomes an E-Black representing New Zealand over in Riyadh, in the United Arab Emirates, at the Global Esports Games. So that's going to be a huge, huge opportunity. Matter of fact, we have somebody going over to the International Esports Federation. It's like a global esports competition for Tekken 7 this month. So Mysterious River is going to be heading over to Romania to show his stuff on the world stage. It's going to be a real good one. Rocket League finals. I think they're deciding that at the moment. If I go back through and take a look, see when the finals is. Let me have a look. Yeah, they haven't decided exactly when the finals is going to be, but when that finals is on, the word will go out, and it's going to be a real good one. Real good one. But I think they're just trying to decide exactly how that finals is going to look. So I've been saying top 2 teams. If I go have a look, it looks like it could possibly be the top 4 teams instead. So yeah, more news on that to come. But I don't have everything. I don't have everything for you just yet. Okay. Yeah, so we're just waiting for that next match to come through, but it is going to be Respawn Esports versus Tap That. Another rematch. So Respawn beat Tap That last week. Can they do it again this week? I don't know, dude. Tap That have been on the rise, trying their best to make it through to the final spot. Yeah. Sorry, people. Little bit awkward. I don't really have anything to talk about. I feel like I've kind of covered everything that I possibly can at the moment. So you know what I'm going to do? Because we got the time, I'm going to show you a bit of an ad from one of our sponsors.
Oh, sorry, Ting. My flatmate must have been streaming again.
Now you'll need a better excuse. Hyper fast reaction times, hyper powerful performance, hyper impressive capacity. Hyperfibre, the ultimate in internet.
Hyperfibre, yeah. One of our big sponsors for the Hyperfibre League. Bringing us some top quality internet in the beautiful country of Aotearoa. Definitely go through, sign up for Hyperfibre if you haven't got it already. Or if you're too young to sign up for an internet plan, hit up the parents, say, hey man, I want 8,000 megabyte download speed per second. And I want it right now. And I think that'll work out really well. If the parents say no, we're not going to give you 8,000 megabytes per second, you can bribe them with a Red Bull, one of our other sponsors. Look at that. 473 mils. That's such a weird amount to put in a can. You know, normally you go out, get an energy drink, 500 mils. Maybe that's just too much. Maybe it's too much to give you... It doesn't give you the best experience. Red Bull, they've crafted the absolute perfect amount of energy to put in a can. Not too much, not too little. All the right amounts of deliciousness and energization in this one can. It's real good. And New Zealand Esports. Of course, they're the people that have sort of made this event happen. So big shout outs to them. And big shout outs to them for allowing us here at Flightless Esports to stream these matches and provide this service to the Rocket League community. Yeah. Not much else I can say. Have people got questions? Do people want to talk about these last matches? Type in the chat. Let's talk. We've got 15 minutes before our next match is supposed to begin. It is going to be Tap That versus Respawn Esports. It's going to be a real good one. Skull the Red Bull? I don't want to do that. It's, you know, you got to savor the flavor. You skull the Red Bull, you might get too much energy at once. You only got to see the end of the match, of that last match. Yeah, that was rough. That was really rough. Dude, Undercover, we're looking so strong. They were looking so strong. They had the lead all the way up until the last 30 seconds of that match. Bikini Bottom snipe through the goalpost with a goal. And Undercover tried their very best to get another one through to stop the tiebreaker. Wasn't quite enough. As soon as the tiebreaker began, Bikini Bottom took the lead. And within 13 seconds, Casually Clutching was able to clutch out that match, get a ball through the goalpost, and take the victory. It's, you know, it's rough. Undercover had the lead for a whole solid 4.5 minutes. Lost it all within the last 30 seconds. Dude, it's going to be really, really tough. Really, really tough as a player to sort of experience that. You know, like, oh, so close to winning and then it just doesn't happen. But even if you do lose like that, just getting the experience, getting the opportunity to test your skills, see how you go, and have a team alongside you as well. You know, there's a team with you who can back you up and say, you know, you gave it your best shot. Makes it all good at the end of the day. Even though you lose, you're not really losing. You're learning and you're doing it alongside your team. So, you know, keep your head up, Undercover. It would have been really nice to have another match from Undercover on stream, but of course they are not able to make it for their second match of the night against DGen FC. So we're going to have a different match. Different match instead. I would uninstall if I got a hiding like that. And Dangerous Ace, that's why you're not in the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League. You didn't even play Rocket League, dude. You don't have the spirit. Nah, just being cheeky. Anybody can develop the resilience needed to become a high level player. You just got to dedicate yourself to it. No, it can definitely be a feeling to go through your head like, oh, I should uninstall, but it's not the right way about it, you know. Make sure you're having fun when you're playing in events like this. Even though it's supposed to be super competitive, it's gotta be, you know, gotta keep your head up. Was there any Mickey goals? Alright, I want to be totally straight up and say I'm not sure what a Mickey goal is, but maybe that's just because I don't know enough about Rocket League. There are some really, really good ones. I think Casually Clutching was looking like the strongest player of the bunch during that match. I think Maru from Undercover had some immaculate defense, but Casually Clutching was able to find ways through. He was also going around and just destroying everybody, blowing everybody up on the field. Looking unstoppable. Let me look up right now, what's a Mickey goal? Let me have a geese. Oh, I see what you mean. Nah, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Just a lot of solid gameplay from both teams throughout the match. You could never really call who was going to be able to get a point. It was like the ball was on this side of the field for 10 seconds, moved to the other side, and it was like that pretty much the whole time. Undercover were able to grab the lead in that second game. Looking really, really strong. The defense from Maru, of course, was looking impeccable, but Casually Clutching was able to go through, snipe it out, get a ball through the goalpost with less than 30 seconds left on the clock to tie it up. Went through to the tiebreaker, and it looked like the whole team of Bikini Bottom rushed through. You had SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, Patrick, the whole bunch going right up into Undercover's goalpost, stopping that ball from going anywhere, and they were able to get it over the line. It was a pretty ridiculous play from Bikini Bottom, but it paid off big time. And they already won the first game, so even if that play didn't work out, it was like, well, it's all good. You know, we got another game to work with. So yeah, that was a really, really smart play. So the rosters for this next match, it's going to be Respawn Esports versus TapThat. So if we go through and have a geese at those teams, yeah, insane saves from Quagsire as well. Gotta give respect to all the players amongst the bunch. I think Maru's defense from Undercover was great, but Quagsire was looking really good from Bikini Bottom. Yep, Toyota, Sal, and who is on their team tonight? Let me have a geese. Hold up. Toyota, Sal, and Theo the Kind. I'm pretty sure. It's normally who it is. Yeah. I'll turn my streamer mode back on soon. Because I had my stream going a couple of weeks ago. And it was like pinging non-stop because I was running like an 80-man Street Fighter tournament. People were like, turn it off. I was panicking, eh? So yeah. Toyota, Sal, and Theo the Kind from Respawn. And on TapThat tonight, I'm pretty sure we're going to have Lee Ham. Lee Ham's, of course, the captain. But who else is going to be on their side of things? Let me have a look. Sometimes there's like subs and stuff as well. TapThat is Lee Ham, Soup, and Brody. Yeah. Also, thank you very much for the follow, JMZRL. So I'm assuming that's JMZ Rocket League. Will the VOD get saved? Yeah, it will. Yeah. We've been saving the VODs from the last few weeks as well, so if you want to go back and look at some of the replays from other matches that we've had during the split, definitely go back and have a look through the videos. There should be some solid VODs for you to go through and watch. You'll be able to see the rematch of these two teams, TapThat and Respawn Esports. I think they've played a couple of times now. If I go back and have a look. Yeah, they've played twice already, so this is going to be the third time around for these teams. TapThat versus Respawn. Respawn has won both of the sets so far, but this is TapThat's chance to turn it all around. Respawn are a very strong team though. We've seen it time and time again. They were winning every single game up until last week when they lost against Underdogs. They tried their very best to keep it even, but Underdogs were proved that they were underdogs and totally had an underdog story. They rose up and beat the team that was at the top of the board, handed Respawn their very first loss and said, shake my hand. Shake my hand, buddy. But so far tonight, Respawn did manage to win their first game by default. The other team forfeited. And if they win this next one, that's going to put them up to 7 wins to 1 loss, which is a really solid record. However, at the top of the pool right now is the SRT clan, who have not lost to anybody. They have literally not lost to anybody so far. So they're sitting at 8 wins to 0 losses. Next week, if they just get 1 win, 1 single win, they have cemented themselves as a top team within their pool. Even if they totally fail in the next match, they've already won their pool. So SRT clan must be feeling really good. I've been watching them within the Discord. They're really confident. I think SRT clan sort of feel like they're the top dogs, and they're proving that that's the case at the moment. However, any team could take this right now. Any team could take this. 5 minutes before we get this match started, of course, yes, TapThat versus Respawn Esports. While we've got the time, big shout out once again to our sponsors, Hyperfibre, the ultimate in internet. I don't know, I keep harping on about the fact that they got 8,000 megabytes per second speed, but you know, you're just going to get a top quality internet experience. You know, it's a New Zealand company. That's what you love to see. You love to get that Kiwi spirit in there. Know that it's a company you can trust. And Red Bull, well, they may not be a New Zealand company, but they're pretty good. So, shout outs to Red Bull. I think this drink is so delicious. I'm not even getting 8 megabytes until midnight. It's a ridiculous speed. It's like, what would you do with 8,000 megabytes per second? What would you do? If you had that speed, what would you do with it? That's what I want to know. Oh, I don't know, man. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. I'm such a big fan of Red Bull. Yeah, I realized as I got off, I was like, oh, I'm not wearing socks or nothing, but yeah, thank you. Thank you for complimenting my feet. How much were those? They were completely free. Big shout out to Red Bull. You know, I won this Tekken 7 contest last year. Down in Wellington. I was the top dog. Won myself a whole bunch of Red Bull, and they just keep sending me Red Bull. Over and over and over again. So I've had like 10 whole boxes. Kind of ridiculous. So of course I got to be a big fan of Red Bull at that point. This, however, I had to go down to the dairy and buy. So happy to support Red Bull, considering they're supporting us with this event. All right, almost ready to roll, people. Almost ready to roll. Once we get that invite, we'll be all Gucci. Yeah, I got nothing else to say for now. 2 minutes down, and we'll have our next match going. Tap That versus Respawn, number 3. Out of this match, DJ Gaming's, it's probably going to be Respawn. Tap That and Respawn have played twice already, and Respawn won it 2-0 both times. So that will make victory even sweeter for Tap That if they can take this one out. Across the whole event though, it's going to have to be SRT Clan. They haven't dropped the game to anybody. But DGN FC, who's a team I haven't seen DGN FC play, but I've seen SRT Clan play. DGN FC have also not lost the game. So, probably going to be an SRT Clan versus DGN FC finals, but Respawn are looking really, really strong. Tap That though, had a really, really nice win last week over the Golden Glow, from what I recall. Really, really nice win from them. So, anything can happen. Alright people. Not too long left to wait. The viewers are piling in. I better change the info on the stream. So it's not Undercover versus Bikini Bottom anymore. That was the first match we had on stream. That was a really good dub for Bikini Bottom. But now we're going to have Tap That versus Respawn Esports for the third time. The third time these teams have played. Shout out Nightbot, randomly chucking a link to the Flightless Discord. But yes, of course, we do have a Discord. We normally just use that for running our tournaments. But if you want to be in the Discord, that's totally cool. Jump on in. I want to move to the overlay. And we'll have this match ready to roll very soon. No way. You would think that that kind of thing would get you more Twitter followers, but I guess that wasn't the smartest idea. Sorry to hear that, James RL. And it's not Twitter anymore, it's X. X.com. Alright people, we're almost ready to get this match going. What the hell, dude? Alright people, just waiting to get invited. Waiting to get invited and then we can get this going. Bro, I just realized I got no mods. Where my mods at? Get him out of here. There we go, boom. Time you out. Okay people, as soon as I get this invite from Respawn Esports, we will be underway. Well, shout out to my main friends list. I don't know, I don't have many people on my friends list that actually play Rocket League, but that's alright. Almost ready to go. Yeah, I think Troyota wasn't able to make it for the match, so I think they're going to have another member of the team suss this out. So I'm not sure what the dealio is. But yeah, thanks for your patience here, people. We'll have some top quality Rocket League action for you very, very soon here on Flightless Esports, but we're just waiting to get invited into the game. People were making fun of my car before, dude. They said the battle bus sucks. I was like, bro, what do you mean? It's a great car. Let me see what other stuff I've got. See, battle bus. I've got so many dubs on the battle bus. What was the car I used the most, actually? I've got a lot on that car. Hey, Sweet Tooth, pretty good. Big shout out to Twisted Metal. New TV show out right now. Based on a classic game. For the PlayStation 1. Use the Roadhog? Alright. Roadhog XL. Look at that. So beautiful. Yeah. That's the effect, eh? You see it on a newer thing and you're like, oh, wait a minute. I know that car. But actually that car's been around before Rocket League even existed. And probably before I even existed. I think Twisted Metal is older than I am. I can't remember. Nonetheless. Just waiting for these people. Hopefully they're not playing without me. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. But very soon, very soon. In the meantime, I've got some synchronized camera movement to the song. See, I should make Rocket League music videos. Still waiting for them to respond. I can see the team are in a voice call right now, but I'm not sure if they can actually see my message. But I don't want to like ping them in case they're like actually doing something, like actually in a match. So we'll just wait a little bit. We'll just wait a little bit. I'll send another message. Yeah, Roadhog XL montage. Roadhog XL is not actually doing anything at all. But still a good watch. We always bring you the best content here on Flightless Esports. Oh, it looks like they're sorting it out in the Discord at the moment. I can see the teams are sort of sending messages to each other. The Merc Twerk, what even is that? Is it meant to be something like that? There we go. We've got a whole range of content for you here. Alright. Yeah, just waiting for them to flick me a message. Hey, I tried my best, alright? I tried my best. What even is that on the back of this car? That looks like an egg with arms and legs. What even is that? We will very soon have the actual match going. In the meantime, I'll do another quick plug for our sponsors, of course. Big shout out to Hyperfibre, powering the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League. Big stuff from them. Even with 2,000 megabytes per second, what are you going to do with that internet speed? Crazy. I could go through and download a whole bunch of games. I got like 1,000 in my library. I could download all of them at once with that speed, and it wouldn't even be slow. All right, they're gonna be 2 minutes. 2 minutes until the game starts, people. So 8:10 we will have our match ready for you. Another big shout out, of course, to Red Bull. What they got in Red Bull, dude? They got caffeine in here. This ain't the drink for children, pregnant or lactating women, or caffeine sensitive persons. So if you're one of those, unfortunately this may not be the drink for you. But it is the drink for me, and it is the drink for the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League. Big shout out. You wish you were an island boy. I don't know if that's the thing you'd really want right now, if you've seen the stuff about the Island Boys in the news. Heart attack in a can, baby. Hey, at least it tastes good. At least it tastes good. Appreciated worldwide by top athletes, students, busy professionals, and travelers on long journeys. Red Bull, dude, gives you wings. Involuntary twitch. They were supposed to be like a really cool wink, but I didn't practice it at all. So I don't think it turned out very well. But I gave it a go. Just like these teams are giving it a go in this upcoming match. Tap That and Respawn Esports playing for the 3rd time. However, bit of a shake-up because the team captain of Respawn is not actually here this time around. So we're going to have a couple of subs up in here giving it a go. See how we do. I'll be back. Nothing wrong with that, dude. We will have our match going very, very soon. I'm cold, dude. I'm cold. I've got my whole jacket on. Tokyo Disney Resort. I got this when I went to Japan in the winter. Keeps me so warm. I'm not sponsored by Tokyo Disney Resort, but maybe I should be. Maybe I should be, because I've been there twice. It's a great place. I feel like going back to Japan now. now that I think about it. Oh, okay. Alright, sorry people, they're still just sussing it out. I'm kind of the messenger right now. The two teams are just arranging something in the Discord here. Very soon, we will have this sorted and we'll be able to get our match underway. At the moment, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. You know what? While we wait, maybe it's a good opportunity to run an ad. I've already been plugging Hyperfibre all across the stream, but you know what? We haven't got an ad, so let's get that going.
Oh, sorry, team. My flatmate must have been streaming again.
Now you'll need a better excuse. Hyper-fast reaction times, hyper-powerful performance, hyper-impressive capacity. Hyperfibre, the ultimate in internet.
Think about that, people. You got 8,000 megabytes per second. Your whole family can be on Netflix watching the latest season of whatever TV show just came out. And then you can still be playing Rocket League without any lag or nothing. You can still be downloading hella games. Maybe you got a movie loaded up on Disney Plus. And it's all good. It's all gravy with 8,000 megabytes per second through Hyperfibre. So good. Okay. We will have this going in just a sec. Back gang. Yeah, just in time. We're about to have the message going. There we go. Here's Kobe. He's gonna chuck me the invite. At the main menu at the moment. That's okay. Here we go. We're in. We're in, people. We're in. Damn, this car's gangster. What? That silver one's pretty flash. So who we got here? Sal, Theo the train, and Kobe. This is going to be the respawn roster. So let me swap to the overlay. Bit of a different roster to what people may be used to from Respawn. Of course, the captain Toyota not here right now. So we're going to have a new captain tonight. Like Theo the Train. And we're just going to get the other team through. Tap that, of course. Third time's the charm, as they say. Third time's the charm. So tap that. They may have lost twice to Respawn already. But maybe it's time for them to get the dub tonight. UC Gaming Guild got a fire matchup right now. Yeah, of course, people. Remember that Flightless aren't the only channel that are streaming Rocket League right now. You can go through and have a gaze at UC Gaming Guild, University of Canterbury. They got some good matches for you. And Antic Esports, also streaming right now. They've got SRT Clan versus the Golden Glow. I believe that's going on their channel right now. So I go through and grab those channel links for you. Of course, we got a fire matchup here on our channel. But go have a look at these Twitch channels too. UC Gaming Guild. Sheeple versus Mr. Rager right now. Mr. Rager, I believe, have not yet lost a single match. But Sheeple actually up right now, 3-1. So Sheeple looking pretty good. I haven't seen much from that stream. Oh, Antic aren't streaming? They said they were. Unless they already finished streaming, I'm not 100% sure. But they were meant to stream 2 matches tonight. Anyway, have a look at that. Antic Esports. They're also bringing you some top quality Rocket League action for the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League split. And here on Flightless, where we bring you the most greatest Rocket League streams from the people that don't really play Rocket League. We normally play Tekken and Street Fighter, but that's alright. We might as well be Rocket League players now too. Do you know why they're called the SRT clan? I know SRT is like a type of motor vehicle. Dodge SRT. So I'm assuming that's going to be why, but no, I do not know who SRT Brit is. I'm out of the loop. Maybe you can explain for me. While we're waiting for these teams to pile into the lobby. Oh, wow. Okay, fair enough then. Fair enough. Always a good reason to. Always a good reason to name your team after somebody that you idolize. Oh, classic. Now I have the lore on SRT clan. These Rocket League players, dude, you know what is really funny? These Rocket League players, they're so mean to me. Before I was in the lobby to stream Undercover's match and they called me a bot because I had the Fortnite Battle Bus as my car. I was like, bruh. Come play me in Tekken 7. Call me a bot. But no, it's been a pleasure hosting these Rocket League matches so far. Really, really cool to see how the players have been evolving over these last couple of weeks. This matchup here, Tap That versus Respawn, I believe we've shown this every time these two teams have played. We've actually been quite supportive of both of these teams. I think we've streamed most of Respawn's and most of Tap That's matches so far on this channel. Had a pretty different matchup on earlier where we had Undercover versus Bikini Bottom. This time around we're getting the classic matchup though of Tap That versus Respawn. The third time that these teams have played. Respawn did win it twice. But maybe this is time for Tap That to take the dub this time around. It looks like it's going to be Tap That on the blue side, so I got it right, and Respawn on the right side. Oh, geez, okay, that's some very, very interesting a controversy, I guess. But this match right here, could this be controversial as well? Let's find out. Tap That. Let's see if they can manage to take the lead this time around. Really nice play from Soup. Sort of weaving between the other players there, getting the ball over to the other side of the field. It's now sitting right down there by Respawn's goalpost. Rixty with the shot. Nice, good one from Soup, stealing it away, but Theo the... Ooh! Okay. Theo the Kind, normally pretty dominant, but Pop BN manages to get the goal there. Theo the Kind actually totally missing the ball that time around, and it gave Pop BN the opportunity to rush on in there and score the first point within the first 32 seconds or so. Nicely done by Tap That. Hey, Soup is pretty nice, dude. Chicken soup is good for the soul, as they say. But look at that, Theo the Kind says, you know what? You are not scoring on me again. There's a point within 7 seconds. Really well played. Oh, and the love heart too. So we're tied up. Just as Tap That thought they were going to be able to take the lead, it is very quickly evened up by Respawn. Look at that, already another attempt on the goal from Sal there. Theo the Kind locking that ball down. Respawn, you know, very, very aggressive, and Sal manages to get the point. And they're doing it very, very quickly now. Jeez, my controller just fell up. It just vibrated and fell off the desk. These players, dude, they're going crazy right now. Let me fix this. I think I accidentally turned off the spectator thing I had going. Hold on. Hold on. What did I do? What did I do? No, I don't want to send chat message. I'm messing it up, people. Make sure you put your controller on a stable surface so you can actually see what's happening. There we go. There we go. Alright, I'm going to hold on to it now. Anyway. This match is looking good so far. Respawn Esports did manage to take back the lead here. Oh, there was an attempt on the goalpost from Respawn again, but fantastic save from Brixty. Popbn, of course, the first player to score a goal from the Tap That team. Soup. Oh, really nice plays from Soup there. Looking like soup, flowing like water through the sky. So smooth, so tasty, just like a delicious can of Red Bull. And that shot was looking really nice, but it is going to miss. Oh, good stuff from Brixty there. Any attempt on the goal, though, any attempt to take the ball away, Respawn is following it up and saying, nah, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Okay. Oh, Kobe. Looking like Kobe Bryant. RIP. Fantastic shot from him. Theo the Kind following that ball up, chasing it down. There's a shot from Kobe there. Not going to work out. And the goal is wide open. Can Popbn get this? Theo the Kind steals it away. Is that how I say his name? Maybe I'm saying his name wrong, but anyway. Black Mamba, dude, the GOAT. Absolute GOAT. Soup coming through. Oh! The goalpost wide open and Sal is going to score. Respawn extending their lead to 3-1. I'm all out of Red Bull now. This match was so hype. I had to skull back my Red Bull. And you should be sculling back your Red Bull too. Big shout out to Red Bull, one of our sponsors. Sal clearly on the Red Bulls tonight. Looking crazy. Theo the Kind trying to follow that up. Popbn sitting there in the goal. Not enough to save. Kobe getting a point. Respawn continuing their dominant streak from the last couple of weeks. A lot of their games have looked like this so far. 1 minute 36, 3 points up. Tap That though. Still have a chance to bring this back. Okay, Soup pushing it away. Sal trying to follow it up, but misses that time around. A rare mistake from Respawn there. However, it's already back down their side of the field. There was the attempt on the goal from Theo the Kind. Why did he change his name to Theo the Train? I'm not too sure. Either way. Theo looking good. Brixty, however. Of course, Tap That need to clutch up right now. 1 minute left on the clock, 3 points down. The ball bouncing slowly towards their goalpost, and Kobe is going to get another point. Yeah, Tap That. The positioning was a little bit off. They're trying to get aggressive, trying to get a point through, and neglecting their own goal. So Respawn goes up 4 points right now. 5-1. Oh, but Popbn finds a huge opening. Is this a chance to get a comeback here? Theo the Kind. Oh, okay. Nice, the commitment from Popbn. He says, I'm getting this point right here, right now. He continues to push towards the goalpost. Theo the Kind, thought he could stop it. Wasn't going to happen. Oh, death and destruction from Kobe. No, he did not die. For legal reasons, he did not die. His car was exploded, but he's right back into the game. Okay. Brixty coming through. Whoa, nice. Good maneuveration from him. Theo the Kind does manage to get the save there. Popbn playing aggressive right now. Tap That, going ham. Only 20 seconds left and they need 3 points. Can they make this happen? It's going to be very, very difficult. Okay, Sal with the save. 10 seconds left. I think this is going to be a respawn game. You can never count a team out, but 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is going to be it. Prolonging the inevitable, but Respawn Esports is going to take game 1. Ooh. No, I want to stay here. I want to stay here. Not sure what happened, but Soup has left the match. So Respawn, of course, did manage to take game 1. Just waiting for Soup to get back in here so we can get game 2 going. What's the dealio? Let me go check the Discord. Yeah, Theo the Kind looked pretty strong in that game, but Sal and Kobe both managed to get 2 goals through the net. Beautiful showing from them. Theo the Train and Sal, we've seen time and time again playing out of their minds. Alrighty, now we're back in there for game number 2. Alrighty. Blue team tap that. Have to defend here. Need to play this very carefully. They do not want to drop another game. Pop the in. Fantastic shot from them. Okay. Rixty trying to follow it up. It's bouncing towards the respawn side of the field. Pop in. Pushing that ball through, but here we go. An opportunity for Respawn Esports. Oh, okay. Theo the Kind trying to get a little bit of a bank shot going there. Looking like it was going to go in there, but ever so slightly bounced away. Tap that's goalpost wide open. Fantastic save from Brixty there. 1 minute down, no points scored, but Sal manages to get one through. Respawn again taking the lead here. As I mentioned, people, Respawn currently sitting at 6 match victories to 1 loss. They've only lost to the underdogs so far. If they can maintain this lead, they're going to go up to 7-1. Tap that need to play out of their mind right now to stop another loss from occurring, but Theo the Kind is going to get another one through. Sort of messed up on defense. Soup kind of trying to go right towards the ball, and it had bounced completely out of the way. Not an ideal situation to be in at all. Great save from Pop Bien, and a big opportunity here, but when Respawn's defense is so strong, it's going to make it pretty hard for just one teammate to get through. The cooperation and teamwork from Respawn makes a very, very tough act to follow. Not to say that TapTat don't have great coordination and teamwork themselves, but it seems like Respawn may have a bit of an upper hand here. And it seems like they may have been playing a little bit longer. But Brixty going to change the tides here. Getting a point on the board for TapTat. Kobe completely misses. Brixty makes it through. I really like the little animations that come out here when they score goals. Little effects. Really shows the personality of the players. There was an attempt from Sal on the goal, but Pop the end with the save. Respawn playing so aggressive right now, they weren't able to get it through. Tap that. A lifeline for them. It's bouncing towards the Respawn goalpost. Brixty, here's a shot on the goal. Okay, Pop in, coming through. But yeah, Respawn bunched up in that goalpost. No way was that ball going to get through. However, here's a chance for Soup. Saldo with the save. And Tap that not really following up. The players are sort of scattered across the field. Maybe they need to stay closer to each other. just to allow themselves to break through to the other side. Break on through to the other side, yeah. Fantastic song by the Eagles, I think. Actually, what was the... oh, no, it's the Doors. Holy damn, man. I'm getting the songs wrong. I'm really sorry to the Doors for getting it wrong. But you know what? I'm not sorry about Hyperfibre. Fantastic, ultimate in internet. The most brilliant speeds, 2,000, 4,000, 8,000 megabytes per second. And you know Brixley must be on that Hyperfibre right now because he just tied it up. Now 2-2. Tap that. Back in the game. Give that man a Red Bull right now. Okay, so tap that. If they can just manage to get one more point, it's possible for them to take the game. However, tied up right now. If nothing happens for the next 1 minute and 40 seconds, then we may be going to another tiebreaker. But here's a ball through, and Brixley has taken the lead for tap that. Brixley, the MVP right now. They just need to keep that lead. Keep that lead for just a little bit longer, and this will be a game for them. An opportunity to finally take a victory over Respawn after 2 losses in the last couple of weeks. Yeah, you know we're all about plugging those sponsors, but Theo the Kind all about scoring those goals. He says, nah, you ain't taking the lead from me. Right on in there, a goal in the first couple of taps on the ball. Still possible for Tap That to take this game, but when the lead is stolen away from them in such swift fashion, the way that Respawn have done it, it's a little bit disheartening. Here we go, Brixley, and another attempt on the goal. I'm not even talking properly. I'm just I'm so hyped right now. The ball is bouncing towards Respawn's goalpost. Soup trying to follow it up, just messing up here. Brixley chasing it down. An unfortunate interaction with the ball there has pushed the ball right back down to their side of the field. Angles it downwards. Could have allowed Respawn to follow up and take the goal there, but yeah, good stuff. Soup destroying Kobe. He says, you're not going to follow up that goal today, mate. Not today. Brixley. Nice, good opportunity for Soup here. Can they follow up? Fantastic shot, but Sal with the defense. Flying into the sky. He's been on the Red Bulls. He's got the wings. But Tap That are making their final push, their final crusade towards the Respawn goalpost. 20 seconds left. Will we go to a tiebreaker right now? Or can one of these teams edge out one last goal? Here's an opportunity for Tap That, but Respawn sealing it away from them. Poppy in. Theo the Kind destroying Soup here. It looks like it's probably going to be a overtime situation. Is that what's going to happen? It is overtime. This casting is risky. I'm going to try and keep it professional, you know. But with a game so hyped like this... Oh, I didn't even realize what I said, dude. Hey, that's on you. Nah. Okay, Sal. Going crazy right now. Here we go. It's pushed down towards Respawn's goalpost. Tap That. Just need to get 1 point through and they'll be able to tie things up here. Okay. Oh, that was a really big opening. But again, Tap That not there to follow up. Of course, they've got to try to stay on the defense. It's pretty hard to balance. When is it time to push through, or when is it time to hang back and stop the other team from getting through? Because when you're going up against a very strong team like Respawn, anything can happen. You've got to be prepared. You've got to expect the unexpected. But when you're a strong team, you've got to expect the unexpected too, because Soup right now, perfect opportunity to get on the goal, but both Kobe and Sal were ready to stop that ball from going anywhere. And here's the push from Poppy in. Theo the Train shoves it right down the middle. Oh. And that is going to be a game, set, and match. 3 matches against Tap That Respawn have been able to take. But again, such a strong showing from both teams. However, Respawn is going to claim victory once again. Little bit of showmanship from Respawn at the end there. But yeah, they found that one huge opportunity and they took it without hesitation. Yeah, massive GGs to both teams. Tap that, I'm sure, can't be feeling, you know, too bad at the moment. Of course, losing to the same team 3 times, not the best feeling in the world, but also means a lot of opportunities for valuable practice to allow them to take some games across the board. I think if I go back and look at Tap That results, let me have a geeze here. I think that's looking like Tap That's first match of the night, so I'm not sure if the other team that was supposed to play has forfeited or what, but either way, GG's to both teams. It does mean that Respawn is going to move up to 7-1, cementing themselves as the number 2 team within their pool. Of course, DGen FC currently sitting at 8 wins to 0 losses right now, 8-0. Respawn sitting on 7-1. So that is the end of week 4 of the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League. We only have 1 week left. 1 week left to decide who the top teams are going to be. Respawn and DGen FC. I mean, SRT Clan, sorry, SRT Clan. I'm talking about, well, DGen FC's number 1 on their side of the bracket. But SRT Clan haven't lost, and DGen haven't lost. So, well, am I getting it right? Let me go double check. It might be Mr. Rager that hasn't lost. Anyway, SRT Clan has not lost within this pool. I know that for a fact. So SRT Clan has got the dub. Yes, I learned a lot about SRT Clan. They've got a very inspirational reason for their team. Something to think about every time they go on the field, I guess. But yeah, so there is a prize pool. There's a bit of prize money on the line. They're still trying to work out exactly what they're going to do with the finals. So we may have more news on that soon. But really big deal heading into the last week of the split. Next week, it's going to be the last stream for Rocket League. SRT Clan sitting at 8-0 right now. Respawn sitting at 7-1. So probably likely that we're going to get those 2 teams to fight next week. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to go. But yeah, thank you again, people, for coming through and supporting Flightless Esports and supporting the New Zealand Esports Hyperfibre League. It's been a pleasure as always to host you. It's your boy Arashi. If you're a big fan of fighting games, you're in the right place. If you're a big fan of Rocket League, maybe not so much, but you know, we've been having fun bringing you some Rocket League action. And on Thursday, we're going to be back with Street Fighter 6. So make sure you come through and check out Street Fighter 6 on Thursday night. Got some really, really awesome matches coming through for that. And then next week on Tuesday, it will be our last Rocket League stream. And, you know, we're saving the best matches for last, so it's going to be a real good time. However, how we're going to close this out? We're going to close it out with an ad. Catch you later, people.
Oh, sorry, team. My flatmate must have been streaming again.
Now you'll need a better excuse. Hyper-fast reaction times, hyper-powerful performance, hyper-impressive capacity. Hyperfibre, the ultimate in internet.